welcome back to Good Day Marketplace. In Marketplace Medical today, we're going to talk about whiplash. I know from experience, whiplash, it's kind of painful. It sure is. I was recently rear-ended in a car accident, sore neck, sore back as a result. It's still ongoing, and a lot of times what you need for that is treatment from a chiropractor. And Dr. Brian Schutz is with us from Capital City Chiropractic to give us some spine-tingling details about whiplash. Thanks for being here.
Sure thing.
Appreciate
well,
it.
you know, living in Central Ohio, every 5 to 6 years you're going to be in a car accident.
Is that
turns
right?
out, statistically.
That's scary.
Yeah, and it might not be a bad car accident, but it might be a fender bender. It could be worse, but generally every 5 to 6 years you're going to be in a car accident.
You know, when I had my car accident, it was about 3 weeks ago now, I think. It was such what I thought was, okay, yeah, I hadn't prepared myself. How do you when you get rear-ended? I was stopped and someone just slammed into the back of me. And we weren't going crazy fast, or he wasn't, but it was just enough that I wasn't ready and my body went through, I guess, signature whiplash. So what is it what is whiplash anyway? How does that occur?
I brought the spine along to show you today. What happens in a whiplash, the first thing when you're hit from the rear is your spine compresses down in your seat.
Okay.
Okay, so when it compresses down, you can have low back injuries from that.
Right.
And then the seat tends to bend backwards, kind of like a diving board.
Okay.
It's gaining energy. And then all of a sudden, you get that whip forward with the head, and it can actually change the configuration of your neck and what it looks like on x-ray.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I still have a problem to turn to the right. Maybe you've noticed this. I'm not trying to be rude to you. Really not. But if someone has whiplash and is not treated, what is the long-term prognosis? Are you always going to have pain or what?
Well, we have x-rays to show a normal x-ray.
Okay.
And we have one after an injury and then one
Okay,
many
now what
years
are we
later.
looking at right there?
Here's a normal x-ray of the
That's a
cervical
normal.
spine. So you can see that little bow that it has in it. That's normal, so they can move and bend like it should.
Okay.
Now, after an accident, that curve is gone. Okay, so you can see now it's a straight line, and all the weight is riding on those discs instead of back on the joints where it's supposed to in your spine.
Okay.
All right. Now, after years of progression, we start to see degenerative changes. You see the bone spurs forming down there, and the discs are coming together.
And that's what they saw on my x-ray as well.
Well, that's not good.
That isn't good, is it?
We'll have to look at those.
Okay, I'll let you. Absolutely. So if you are in an accident, a couple of things you do want to know. What do you do if you're in an accident?
Well, you know, it's important to call 911.
Okay.
All right. And you want to get the accident reported. You want to have the EMS come out and to tell you if you should or not go to the hospital. And listen to those people. You know, a lot of people don't listen to them, and they just don't have time.
You know, they
so go
asked
home.
me, and I said, "Oh, I'm fine."
Yeah.
And it was not until I was driving home from that point I thought, "Oh, my back is hurting," and then I got a slamming headache. So it all comes into
pain can show up weeks later, but right after the accident, you're going to be in shock, and you're not going to be, you know, in your right mind right after that to think about it. So it's good to go get checked out. Then when you get a clean bill of health, then it's good to go and get, you know, treatment from a chiropractor so that you can actually put your spine back to normal. All right.
Now, when you don't get treated, though, is this stuff? It will be a degenerative thing that will plague you for the rest of your life?
Every person that doesn't receive treatment, it will degenerate.
Oh, that's not good.
Even in a 5-mile-an-hour collision, there's changes in the spine that need to be addressed, or it will degenerate.
There's a lot more to people's spine and neck that needs adjusted. And what are just some of the other basic reasons that you would go see a chiropractor?
Well, I tell people it's the same reasons you go see a dentist, you know. When you have teeth, you should go see a dentist once in a while to make sure your teeth are in good shape and you know how to take care of your teeth. Same thing with a chiropractor. When you have a spine, you want to take care of it. You can't replace it like you can replace teeth.
No, it's very true. So tell us about your practice. Where are you located?
We're in Worthington, up by 270 on High Street. Yeah, and we've been there since 1980. The practice has been there. I've been there since 1994. So it's been a long run.
Yes,
It's
it
fun,
has.
a lot of fun.
Capital City Chiropractic for all your needs. And I know it's not just about being adjusted for adults. I know you adjust children as well.
Yeah, we did a segment before on adjusting children.
Yes, we
and
did.
We take care of kids again. You know, as soon as you're born, that's a good time to get your spine checked to make sure you grow up healthy. And again, when you're in a car accident,
Yes.
you want to make sure, you know, to prevent injuries, to get back to that for a second, you want to make sure that you're back as far as you can against your seat with your head against the headrest, and your headrest should be at the top of your head.
Oh.
Important.
And the seatbelt firmly attached.
Yeah, because the further away your head is from the headrest, the more damage you'll do in an accident.
But I was rocking to
Yeah.
the music.
Yeah.
What are you going to
Figure
do?
what-
Thank you so much
Sure
for being
thing,
here.
sure
and
thing.
what time's my appointment later?
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I got to come see you for sure. Coming up, if the floors in your house are cold and you're smelling a musty odor, guess what? You could need some help sealing off and even repairing the crawl space in your basement. The basement doctor is here next to the rescue, and we'll talk to him on Good Day Marketplace.